Alright everybody, welcome back to another live gameplay of Conqueror and Commander. I am once again using my Ruhan of the Fomori deck. I've got 3 lands, plus some plains, and Condemn and Slither Muse. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. So I got Avacyn here again. Basically it's the guys from the other game replay, and I just felt that they needed another shot at showing what their decks could do. Because, randomly games... Oh, God damn it, I forgot to turn the sound off again. There wasn't much they could have done in that last game. Well, there's always stuff you can do, but sometimes things get unlucky and people get good hands like I did, so... Anyways, whatever. Avacyn here, Angels and Wraths, Karthus, Junk Control, Joyra's going to have Suspend stuff. I draw Masako. Masako's in here just as like a way to make Ruhan a defender, even though he's going to be attacking all the time. I just thought it was a nice little fun techie card. So, Slither Muse was a card that I think this is the only deck I've ever played him in. This is a deck that can run out of cards real quick. Like I can just dump my hand real fast. Farseek for Karthus. So I figured Slither Muse was worth a shot. It did okay. We'll see. Right now I'm looking at just like a turn 4 Ruhan, which is fine. And that's assuming nobody does anything to my Coalition Relic. Joyra suspends Ancestral Vision. That's a good card. Even if you've got to wait for your 4 cards. There's Mountain. I'm not tapping out this time just because I have Path to Exile. I don't really like pathing to Exile this early because it's just going to help people ramp. But occasionally some stuff comes out early. Mana Vault again for Avacyn. And it gets used to play Solemn Simulacrum to ramp. So yeah, this is a Ruhan deck that I've been kind of like hoping to get more games in. I like it. It's a fun deck. And, in the past, at least the first time I played it a year ago, it was able to hold its own against a lot of different types of decks. Necrogenesis is a fun little graveyard hate card. Ancestral Vision is going to lose a counter. I'm going to yield to that ability. I drew Steel of the Godhead. My guess is when I play Coalition Relic, somebody's going to blow it up quick. Ensnaring Bridge. Ooh, that's not good for me at all. Not good for me. What to do? Now the problem is if somebody does blow up my Coalition Relic, I'm not going to have any access to blue mana. Because Reflecting Pool only copies colored mana of stuff that I have. I'm willing to tap out right now just to show that I'm not going to mess with anybody. Mana Vault stays untapped and dings Avacyn for a point. And Joyra gets attacked by the Simulacrum. The good thing about my opponents in this game is that the only person I really have to worry about tucking Ruhan is the Avacyn player. Obviously, the deck can function without Ruhan. It's just that Ruhan hits so hard, and killing people with commander damage is so much easier than trying to knock them down from 40, that I'd rather have Ruhan not get tucked. But Ensnaring Bridge is something that is going to cause problems for me in a lot of ways here. Especially because he's going to have he's going to only have like 6 cards in hand. I'm going to have to wait for visions to freaking resolve so that he draws more cards. I don't even know if it's worth playing Ruhan right now. Okay. You, my friend, are going to add blue. 1, 2. Play Mr. Tectonic Edge. Shoot, do I really want to play Ruhan right now? I mean, he's just going to get blown up and cost more later on. Oh, man, I don't know. Oh, crap, why not? I'm going to play Ruhan. I'm hoping that somebody deals with Ensnaring Bridge. It's possible that nobody else is going to actually deal with him. But I am going to play Weathered Wayfarer. And I'm going to leave Coalition Relic untapped just in case I need to Path to Exile something. Ruhan randomly chooses Neo, the Karthus player. Avacyn player. I already said yield to that, didn't I? Thought I did. Goes after Joyra again with the Simulacrum. Karthus sacks a land, a fetch land to pick something up. Yeah, I mean, right now, he just needs one more land and he can play Avacyn. The problem is really this Ensnaring Bridge. And I have removal in this deck. I have ways to get rid of it. I just got to draw into it. What I need is somebody with a bigger hand so that I can evoke Slithermuse after dumping my hand. Ooh, Dryad Arbor. That's interesting. Yumazawa's Pointing Fork of Doom. Jite, or Jit, I'm not sure which. I'm a little surprised Joyer hasn't come out yet. It makes me wonder whether or not she has counterspells in hand. And she's waiting to 5 mana for Galvanoth. Wow. That's unexpected. Okay. Put a charge counter on you. I'm willing to leave Galvanoth out there for right now. Because it's going to be a free card for me. Oh no. It's not for me, it's for Joyra. Crap. That's how often I actually freaking use... I've seen Galvanoth. Okay. I want to keep Path to Exile for when Avacyn comes out or something else bigger. He's got 4 lands or 4 cards in hand. Ancestral Vision's about to go off. I guess I'll put Batterskull out there. Right now, really what I want to do is just dump my hand. Now, there's an argument that I could use Tectonic Edge. Well, no, never mind. I can't. That's dumb. And I completely forgot about Weathered Wayfarer. Crap. I'm just going to use them right now. What fun lands do I have in this deck? Academy Ruins, Core Haven, Maze of Ith, Sunhome, Command Tower, Temple of the False God, Nanamo. You know, honestly, I'm probably just going to use Temple so that I can use the mana right now. And then Ruhan's going to pick somebody at random but can't attack. Ooh, the Joyra player. Nature's Claim. Oh, so he Nature's claimed the Ensnaring Bridge and waited until after Ruhan could attack before doing so. Oh, well, he waited until it had to attack the Joyra player. Nice. So I actually get some damage in. Nice. Pact of Negation. Oh, Pact of the Titan. Holy cow. Only one pact left. The problem is that when you see packs and goofy decks, you expect Hive Mind. I'm worried about Hive Mind. No. Out comes Avacyn. See, when I say I'm worried about Hive Mind right now, what the Joyra player is supposed to do is jump up and say, oh no, don't worry about it, I don't run Hive Mind. And he's not doing that, so I assume that's what's going to happen. I'm the only one that's running counters, and I've only got like 2 or 3. And I think one of them's Envelop, which only counters sorceries or something like that. Karthus comes out and has haste. Who is Karthus going to attack? Joyra. Yep. So yeah, everybody else is kind of worried about that too. Let's see. He's going to draw off Ancestral Vision. Galvanoth's going to reveal something. What are you going to reveal, Galvanoth? Nothing. And then he's got to pay 5 mana or lose the game for his pact. He does have a mountain. Alright, so I am going to put Steel of the Godhead on Ruhan. Let's roll the dice, see who he goes after. Karthus. I'm going to use the Wayfarer. I'm doing this really poorly. This is obviously not when you're supposed to do this kind of stuff. What you're supposed to do is wait until like the end of the next turn or something like that to I'm gonna get Maze of Ith because Avacyn might go after me. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to like keep your hands up and stuff like that, but I'd rather honestly be able to make my land drops as much as possible. And I completely forgot to attack with Batterskull last time. Holy cow, that was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah, because I could have sent it after the Joyra player. Man. Oh, and he played Dust Bowl, which means that Maze of Ith probably doesn't have long to live. Luckily I have Sun Titan, but I don't know how well that's going to help me. Oh, Day of Judgment. Okay, I can deal with that. Alright, let's see here. So Joyra is at 25. Karthus is at 24. Avacyn's at 38. And I am at 49 right now. Karthus does nothing. I would feel much better about Anger if Necrogenesis wasn't out here. Avacyn's the player I really have to worry about here. I mean, I'm a little worried about Joyra just because of combo potential. Time Sifter. Holy friggin' cow. Alright. This is going to hurt me because most of my deck doesn't cost very much. And I think I've got like 2 cards with a converted mana cost over 6 or something like that. And Sun Titan's one of them. It's in my hand. So, yeah, this isn't good. Time Sifter is one of those like super goofy cards that people don't like. I'm just going to yield because I can't look at the top of my library or anything. Oh, hey, look. So I actually won that one. But it actually exiles the cards. That's horrible. I want my Waves of Aggression. It exiles. Oh, man. I'm going to Dismantling Blow it right now. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to do it with Kicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw a land. Well, there's a Hedge Mage, but that's not going to do me much good right now. I'm going to bounce Tectonic Edge. This is an issue. I still don't have any lands that produce blue mana. It's now Avacyn's turn. Oh, I get another turn. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, let's see then. I'm going to play... Let's play Core Haven. And then... let's play... Let's just get Ruhan back out there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ruhan chose the Avacyn player, but obviously he can't attack right now because he is summoning sick. Avacyn takes a point of damage from the Mana Vault. And she goes after the Joyer player again. And Simulacrum goes after Karthus. My guess is she has some sort of answer to Ruhan in hand. Let's see what she does here. Staff of Nin. Card draw for white. Alright. The lack of plains and mountains here. I would like another mountain. That would be nice. And actually, I wouldn't mind equipping Ruhan with the Badger Skull. That's a lot of mana coming from the Karthus player. Sylvan Primordial. No! Maze of Ith, Core Haven, or Badger Skull? Maze of Ith. The staff is indestructible, unfortunately, and there's an island that goes over there. Oh, that makes me sad about my maze. I guess if I really wanted to, I could have Path to Exiled Avacyn in response, but I want to wait. In all honesty, I probably should have done it, because he wouldn't have been able to. That was completely a screw up on my card. I mean, I should have, because he wouldn't have been able to replay Avacyn next turn, and yeah, it was dumb on my part. I should have. Oh, Planar Chaos. Oh boy. F it. I'm gonna Path to Exile Avacyn right now. Have a land. I screwed up and should have done that when Sylvan came out. Alright. Oh, there's the envelope right there. Play the land. Equip on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is when the condemn happens. Let's see it. Who do you choose, Ruhan? Ruhan chooses Karthus. He lets it through. Drop into 11, and he was 1 point away from being commander damaged out. And Avison deals 1 point of damage to me. Alright. Gonna draw a card with staff. He's gonna pay to untap the mana vault. No, he is not. He gets 1 point of damage. There. And he does nothing. So yeah, he's obviously sitting on something. The good thing about Planar Chaos right now is that if I don't cast anything, nothing is going to get countered. And if any kind of removal that goes after Ruhan is not something I'm going to have to worry about. Or at least I'll have a 50-50 shot of getting blown up. So let's see who Karthus goes after with his Sylvan. He might not go after anybody. Sylvan Primordial is one of those cards that's like really silly early in the game. In later game, it seems a little more palatable. It does a lot. I mean, I'm not sure it really needed to have the forest gathering aspect, because that mana ramp isn't really necessary. It already has reach, and it already blows stuff up, and it scales to a bigger game, you know. Let's see if Karthus gets countered. Oh, he won. There we go. So Karthus is going to come out. He's going to steal all the dragons that are not in play. He's going to attack somebody, I assume. He's attacking Joyra. Alright, let's see if Planar Chaos lasts. It does not. Planar Chaos is gone. See, I can use Sun Titan to bring back my maze. Grip of Chaos. Sweet. I sense a theme. Well, as long as I don't target anything. The problem with that is I'm going to need more than one creature to attack at any one time. So I'm going to try and flash out Masako right now. Do I want to get rid of the Dust Bowl now or not? Ugh. I guess. Oh, one single... Ah, crap. I should have done that earlier. Ah, it's ability, not just spell. Oh, he's cycling a bunch of stuff out. Lots of angels. Or little soldier dudes or whatever. Alright, 4 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards. Let's see here. I'm going to... I'm just going to attack with Ruhan. People have blockers. It's going after Neo again. I could choose who I attack. Alright, let's see here. Finally get a blue mana source here. Shoot. What I really need is a plateau. If I have a plateau, I can blow stuff up. But if I don't get a blue source and somebody blows up my coalition relic, I won't be able to play. Crap. I'm just going to get Tundra. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sun Titan. You're likely going to run directly into a Wrath. Then I managed to luck into getting my Maze of Ith back. Probably use the staff to kill Masako or something. Draw a card. What I really want to do, I want somebody to get their hand up to like 6 or 7 and then try and dump my hand so that I can play or evoke Slithermoose. He doesn't untap his mana vault. He has enough mana to cast Avacyn again. Oh no, he does untap his mana vault. Look at that. Yeah, that was a tough choice. I mean, I really needed a blue source. In all honesty, I mean, I can't. If somebody blows up my coalition relic, I just don't want to start drawing dead cards. Admittedly, if I'd gotten plateau, I would have been able to use the hedge mage to blow up an enchantment and an artifact, and I probably would have gotten rid of the staff and the grip of chaos, or Necrogenesis. I'm not sure. Maybe Necrogenesis. Because I want to be able to use Anger and put him in my graveyard. So everything just went after the Joyra player. So close. And the Joyra player is now at 1 life. Now there's going to be a Wrath or something? It's 9 mana. There's the Austere. 4 or greater and the enchantments. Do I want to counter that? Yes, I do. I cannot envelope my own freaking card. And I like my creatures. And then he plays the plains. He's still got 5 mana available, but he's not going to use it. He's going to make somebody else kill the Joyra player. And well, he might not. I mean, probably what'll happen is he'll wait till the end of the Karthus player's turn and then use the staff to kill the Joyra player so he doesn't get to untap. We'll see what the Karthus player does. I assume he's not going to attack Joyra because that's just wasted value out of a 7-point flying commander in Karthus. Yumazawa's Jit. And there's nobody else to target. So Karthus gets equipped. And this way he can like accumulate some -1/-1 counters and like kill a few of these little soldiers if he really wants. Or gain some life. Because he's down to 11 already. Oh, he's decided to take matters into his own hands and kill off the Joyra player. Alright. Karthus player still has some mana in hand. I'm up to 69 because of the battery skull on my Ruhan, but not 100% sure if that's going to be enough, really. Avacyn's probably coming out next turn. And, honestly, what I really need is like a draw spell. Time Spiral or Wheel of Fortune or something like that. Then I could put Anger in my graveyard and attack stuff. Maelstrom Pulse on Ruhan. Well, that takes care of that. Alright, and then Eternal Witness. What's he going to get? He's going to get his pulse back. Well, I guess it's better than getting the Primordial back. They both only have 4 cards in hand. I've got 3. And then Path to Exile on my Sun Titan. Well, that hurts. Dang it. Yes, I will use your ability. I want to get rid of artifacts. As a result, I will get a mountain. There's stone here. I will pick red for my mana source. I will now cast the Hedge Mage. And get rid of the staff. The staff is probably going to kill Misako. Oh, I do have 2 more planes. Sweet. I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to kill Necrogenesis. Awesome. That's exactly how I wanted it. Fine, kill her. I'm fine with that. That's not going to prevent Avacyn from coming out next turn. But, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anger's going to go out. And go after the Avacyn player. It's only 2 damage, but that's all I can do really at this point. So Slither Muse is basically evoke for 3 cards. At this point, since I'm worried about Avacyn, I'm going to do it rather than put the card out there to get removed from the game or something like that. Let's see here. I'm evoking you. I am choosing Neo here because he has the most cards in hand. Well, that's not ideal, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So, the question is, I'm at 69, and Karthus is at 11. Avacyn still has Dust Bowl out there to get rid of my Maze of Ith, if necessary. There's Avacyn coming out to play. All these indestructible little dudes. Good thing is Avacyn doesn't have haste. Well, they're all going to go after the Karthus player and try and take him out so that it's more of a one-on-one game. I just really want Anger to die so that I can give my Stone Hero Giant haste. Because, like, I know I have the Pro White Sword in here. This is before I had Sword and War and Peace, I think, so I definitely have Sword of Light and Shadow, and that's the one thing that's going to help me most here. So Karthus is down to 6. He needs to attack somebody. He's going to attack me probably just so he can get additional counters on Yumezawa's Jite or Jit. So that he can kill off a couple of the soldiers. But it's not going to be enough because without another flyer, he's going to be boned to Avacyn here. I guess I could try and save him with Maze. Next turn. I mean, if I do save him, it gives him another chance to try and interfere with Avacyn's plans. Or he could just turn around and screw me. I mean, he has Maelstrom Pulse in his hand. There's nothing... I mean, he can blow up anything I have here. Except for my lands. What creatures do I have in my graveyard? Slither Muse... and Weathered Wayfarer. That's it. Wow. So he's going to Maelstrom Pulse something on my side, obviously. At least that's what he's tapping for. Oh no! Let's see. Sorin! Wow! So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let him make his choice. I mean, I guess I could try and get in and be like, ooh, Avacyn looks really tough, but I'm at 69 life. So, in all honesty, either... you can make an argument for going after either of us with Sorin. Let's see what happens here. He's going to hit... what's he tapping to do first? Oh, Vandal Blast on my Batterskull. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, even if he Sorin's the Avacyn player, you know, I don't know if there's any way for us to really get that last 10 damage in other than getting the Protection Sword or something like that. I mean, Steal the Godhead would be good if, yeah, and he picks the Avacyn player. But, you know, if I had, Sun Titan and it hadn't gotten exiled, I could try and get Steal the Godhead back to make something unblockable, but there's another Plains. That's not going to be helpful. Decisions. And my Core Haven's gone too. That's too bad. Oh, because the Avacyn player played a duplicate legend. Alright, let's play the Mystic Gate. I'm going to send both of these guys after the Avacyn player just so I can get 2 more damage in. At this point, I don't care about Sorin. He's not going to block Anger. Yeah, see. So he's at 8. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Stonehewer, hope he survives. And if I have enough mana, because Ruhan's going to cost 6, 7, 8. Ideally, I can put a hasty artifact or a piece of equipment on him. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to have to use my maze to deal with Avacyn. Unless he dust bowls my maze right now. Yep, there it is. That's a smart play. Yeah, because I mean, I would have had to have used it to protect the Karthus player just so that we could both try and beat up on Avacyn, because I can't do anything against Avacyn at this point until I draw into some form of removal or something. And I've got Path to Exile in here. Yeah, and everything's going after the Karthus player. He still has 4 cards in hand, which is frustrating. And there's Elspeth Tyrell. He's going to gain life. Okay, fine. He's up to 15. Well, let's see if I can do something here. Really need Wheel of Fortune or Time Spiral. I prefer Time Spiral. Arid Mesa is not going to cut it. It's going to be white. Doesn't matter though. The problem is, even if I give Stone Hero protection from white, shoot. Well, let's do this. So I'm not even sure what artifacts I have in my library here. He's probably just going to condemn it. Friggin' awesome. I guess I should have waited. Good thing is I've got 69. That gives me like 2 or 3 turns. Bad thing is... it really means that I'm going to have to get lucky here. Actually, I only got 3 turns because Avacyn's big enough. There's the condemn. Gosh darn it. Fine. I'm going to gain life there. What do I have? I've got Sword of Light and Shadow, Sword of Fire and Ice with boots. It's got to be Light and Shadow, right? The problem is I can't race him. Gosh. The other thing is, Slithermuse isn't going to matter because I could get the Wayfarer and double strike him. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Even that's going to be tough to... I mean, it's going to take like 2 turns or more. Man. I need another blue source of mana here. Let's see. Hallowed Fountain will do. No, I'm not going to pay 2 life. Alright, he's got 2 cards in hand. He's at 11 life. He's going to gain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or he's going to blow everything up, which is just as good for him, honestly. Yep, there it is. That was a misplay on my part. I should have gone after Elspeth. But then I wasn't going to be able to do anything. Ah! Oh well. Now I have to hope for... Oh, he puts if you put Batterskull on Avacyn, she's a 2-turn clock. I really need Time Spiral or Wheel of Fortune at this point. Ideally, Time Spiral. Come on, top deck. Nope. Good game. Alright, so that's the game. I didn't really get much of my card draw in this deck, or in this game. You know, a little bit of card draw would have been good here. There's a Simulacrum. There's Wheel! 3 turns too late. Gisela, Wrath, Goda would have been helpful. Alright, but Ruhan's a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed the game. Alright, thank you.